What's up, everyone? I'm ready to see what you've asked today, so let's just do it. My siblings seem to be drifting away from our relationship as we grow up. What can I do to stop it? Okay, that's a tough one. Obviously, life happens. People get busy. People get chasing the American dream. They're focused on careers and spouses and children and new networks of people that they get connected with and whatever else. So how can I stop it? Well, in general, I'm always the one telling you that you can't really control other people's actions. You can't really make them do anything. You can't make somebody prioritize you who is choosing not to prioritize you. In life, in general, what we can do is model the behaviors that we hope to see in others. So continue to be a supportive and available sibling, whatever that looks like to you. And, maybe it takes and maybe it doesn't take. So there's an acceptance component to this as well, where you have to say, it's really hard to see people that we were once close to drift away a little bit, but also we can't necessarily take that personally, and we can't think that if I carve out the master plan, then I will stop this from happening. Of course, you can think about some practical things. Maybe you can think about some ways to, consistently connect with the siblings. Maybe you put something on the calendar where once a week or once a month we get together, either live or virtually, depending on geography, and we do, XYZ activity. And maybe, that helps as well, where everybody says, okay, yeah, first Monday of the month, we're all gonna, do whatever the thing is. So, you can try to get creative with some practical suggestions and things like that. But like I say, it's most important that you just continue to be that person. It can be really hard to reach out when nobody else reaches out. And you're not required to do that. But again, I invite you just to model the behaviors that you hope to see in others, to cut everybody a lot of slack. A lot of times in these sorts of situations where people are more distant from us, we want to take it personally, and it's almost never personal, right? There's always other things going on in people's worlds. So continue to be forgiving, continue to cut people slack, continue to reach out in kind, healthy, and fun ways. Hopefully there's some playfulness in those relationships, but you just don't know. So be patient, be kind. Like I say, you can think about some practical stuff as well, try to get something on the schedule, and I just wish you the best of luck. It's always so hard to see relationships change, for better or worse. That's the nature of life, right? Everything changes over time, and there's never ever any going back to the way things once were, but maybe something new and cool will evolve out of this. And maybe if you're open to that, maybe in some ways it'll be even better. So I invite you to keep being kind to yourself, and of course not to fixate on this or any other issue. Keep finding all of the sources of joy that you can, with and without your siblings, and maybe that takes some pressure off here as well. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you back here next time.